Hello everyone, we are Chemical Engineering third year student from Universiti Teknologi Malaysia. Today we are going to bring you about a video of future chemical engineers must know. Before we go into the video content, let's talk about the main idea of this video. Our objective is to increase public understanding regarding what chemical engineering is and also the basic concept of chemical process that will be learned throughout the courses. Our target audience is secondary school and also pre-university students that are going to enter university soon, and also public, which consists family members of students.
Hi, I am Cindy and I'm going to tell you about what is chemical engineering. So basically, chemical engineering is about designing process to turn raw materials into useful products in a large scale. So many people curious about is chemical engineer equals to a chemist? So the answer is no. Let me explain in a simple way. A chemist is the one who do researches about eggs, powder, sugar, and produce a best formula to bake a cake, whereas a chemical engineer get the formula from chemists and produce the cake in a large scale by designing the process.
Humidification is a process in which the moisture or water vapor is added to the air without changing its dry bulb temperature. Humidification is very important in industry when it comes to climate control in the industrial process. It is important to control the temperature and humidity in some processes. For example, the temperature and humidity for wine storage facility is very crucial for some reasons. Humidification has also been used for air conditioning, apple storage, art galleries, hospital, and laboratories to keep the condition of air in the best state and to protect the object or environment in that particular space. So this is how humans apply humidification in their daily life. The water cooling tower is one of the examples of how humidification is applied in chemical engineering. The water cooling tower is used to reject waste heat to the atmosphere through the cooling water stream to a lower temperature. The hot water spray and dry air will enter the tower at the same time. The hot water will enter the fuel material in the tower and will be slowed down. Evaporation will occur at this time and the fan will move to let the moist air come out and maximize the evaporation at the same time. The cold water will drop into the basin and back to the system to cool the heat source. This pipeline is to replenish the water that has evaporated.
Hello everyone, I'm Chang Li Hui and I'm going to talk about absorption and its application. So what is absorption? Absorption is a mass transfer process in which a solute or several solutes from a gas phase is separated by contacting the gas phase with a liquid phase. So during this process, molecules are drawn into the bulk of the phase and liquid phase is immiscible in the gas phase. So here are some applications of the absorption process. Absorption methods of separation are broadly used in the oil and gas and chemical industries. So here are some examples of the absorption applications, which are CO2 absorption from greenhouse gases and the capture of acidic gases. In this process, the removal of CO2 from gas streams are done before it is released to the atmosphere. Next is the capture of acidic gases. This is the treatment of flue gas and off-gas streams which contains acidic gases such as SO2, H2S, NH3 or HCl.
My name is Ho Chun Fei, and now I'm going to talk about distillation and its application. So first, what is distillation? Distillation is the process of separating the components of a substance from a liquid mixture with different volatility by using selective boiling and condensation. So distillation is mainly used to purify a compound by separating it from a non-volatile or less volatile material. So when different compounds in a mixture have different boiling points, they can actually be separated into individual components by distillation. There are a few applications for distillation process. One of the application is separation of crude oil. Crude oil has various functions at different boiling point, and distillation process is needed to separate the crude oil for certain functions such as petroleum gas and diesel fuels. Distillation process can also be used for purification of water. It can remove impurities such as salt from the seawater. Another application for distillation process is alcohol. So distillation is actually one of the essential process in alcohol making as it can increase the purity of alcohol level.
Hi, my name is Zhen Xian. I will talk about liquid extraction. What is liquid extraction? Liquid extraction is a method to separate compounds based on their relative solubility in two different immiscible liquids. In reality, liquid extraction is useful in many industrial applications. Some of the industrial applications are removal of high-volume organics from wastewater. Liquid extraction was reported as the most effective method to remove and recover the chemicals from wastewater. Second is the essential oil extraction. Liquid extraction is an efficient process to separate bio-oil according to their polarity. Third is the application in food industry. Liquid extraction is commonly used in food industry. As for example, separation and purification of a particular flavor or fragrance.
Hi everyone, I'm Coleman for Solar Patients, and I'll be talking to you about solid liquid extraction. So what is solid liquid extraction? Solid liquid extraction is similar to liquid extraction, except for the fact that in solid liquid extraction, the solid is dispersed in a solid matrix rather than in a carrier liquid. The solid phase containing the solid liquid is dispersed in the solvent and mixed. The solid is extracted from the solid phase to the solvent, and the liquid phase is then removed by filtration. So now we have the application of solid liquid extraction. Solid liquid extraction has a lot of applications, but I'll just name some here. We have, for example, the manufacturing of tea and instant coffee, sugar extraction from sugar beets, extraction of animal fat from vegetable oil, and then we have extraction of metal from ore.
So, what are the career opportunities for chemical engineers? Actually, chemical engineer is a universal engineer where they can involve in a lot of fields, for example, semiconductors field, petroleum field, food production field, as well as industrial chemicals field.
Have you ever imagined how dangerous the chemical engineer work is? Don't worry, now I'm going to introduce to you some of the safety precautions that can be taken at the workplace. We should always attend it in serious and professional ways because when we are joking and playing around, accidents are more likely to be happen. Next, chemicals and equipment should always be stored following the guidelines. The corridors should also be free of hazardous materials and all of the warning signs should be displayed at the visible area. Personal protective equipment such as goggles and gloves should be worn to ensure our safetyness. And the most important is no eating, drinking, and smoking is allowed at the workplace. In conclusion, according to a lot of students, many still cannot differentiate between chemistry and chemical engineering course in university. So, by watching this video, we hope this can help any of you to gain at least a little of knowledge between these two different courses, especially in chemical engineering because this is really an interesting and challenging course. That's all for our video. Thanks for watching.